Good day, friends. We're here watching this video in celebration of our beloved, our dear friend, Heather Zapalowski, and she'll probably say, he still didn't get my surname right. Well, Heather, I tried. She was such a great friend to all of us. She gave us all a ray of light. And so we want to celebrate her as a special friend. But before I go any further, let me first say to Heather's parents, her son, her relatives, all of those who stayed by her to the very end, who prayed, who hoped hour after hour, and it was not to be. We don't know how you feel, but we know it must be a lot of pain. And you must be asking yourself, why? Why did this have to happen to such a young person, a mother, a beloved mother? Well, we all become angry and upset because we don't understand why certain things happen, why a loved one must leave us. And we asked our Creator, why? But we don't get an answer. We cry out at the loved one for leaving us so soon. Can you have done something? We loved you. We enjoyed you. And finally, we become upset with ourselves for not saying all of the things that we were going to say, and how much I love you, how much I respect you. You are needed. But you know, we will never have enough time to say all of that. Yes, we thought we'd have thousands of tomorrows to do all of that, and it's never enough time. Well, let me say this. It's not easy to do the right thing, especially when we see someone that we don't think deserves our love or our respect. But I believe that Heather, when she became upset, and she was not absolute, she had her faults, but I think she tried, and that's so precious. I think when she became angry and upset with someone, I think she stepped back and said, wait a minute now, let me do this in the correct way. Let me be upset with the right person and at the right time and in the right manner before I go off. I don't think she judged people. I think she had her opinion, because I think she realized if you judge someone, you want to punish them, and you may not know all of the circumstances. Well, let me go here and say this. I received an email from Heather, I think it was 2010, and it said, Dad, I found you. Here's my telephone number. Give me a call. Well, I called and I said, how did you find me? And she laughed. She said, well, you're all over the internet. All I do is type your name in. And I said, are you kidding me? She said, no. And you should get on Facebook. Why are you not on Facebook? You ought to see what the students are saying about you. And I said, oh, I don't want to hear the negative thing. Negative thing? Why would you think that? Huh, Pops? I said, I don't know. I'll join Facebook. And she said, I'm going to send you a link also. I said, okay. Now, when are you going to come back and see us? She asked me that so many times. And so many times I said, Heather, I got some health issues. I got all kind of problems. She said, we all have that. We understand that. Just come back and see us. Well, I'm thinking you have 1,000 and thousands of tomorrow to get better, or maybe come up with some pretext for not coming. And I regret that so much. I do remember we laughed when I said I had planned to teach until I was 90, but my health didn't allow that, and I'm angry, and I don't know who to be angry with. And I said I was going to teach until that day come, maybe even until I pass out in the classroom. And I said I'll put on a blue sock and a black sock, because at that age I can't tell the difference. I said I'll come and my pants zipper will be open, and everybody, I'll be exposed and don't even know that it's unzipped. And she laughed. She said, well, at that age, I don't think it'll matter. Nobody will notice. That's Heather for you. She's got a point there. Okay, for her birthday, I made a card out of poster board. Man, and mailed it to her. Man, was she excited. She was ecstatic. She was like a little girl in her mother's closet, trying on everything and happy that she could be a young woman. That's Heather. And you know, she called and emailed me again. When are you coming? Again, little excuses. You know, though, I think that Heather had that something special. I call it. Now, some people call it character. And when I think about it, probably all of us were born with that special it. We just have to massage it and nourish it and embellish it. And most of us don't do that. I know I don't. And I think she said it's hard to do the right things all the time. So I have to try. I have to try to be happy. And if I'm happy, even by default, I want other people to be happy. And I'll think before I just go off. Well, I don't know what that it is. It could be a chemical. I've seen some people with it. It could be an organ that comes from the heart or attached to the heart. I don't know what that special it is. But I do know, and I told her this, I said, if I could extract some of that it from you and give it to so many people, boy, would we have a better world. She said, oh, come on, Pop, you really overdoing it. I said, no. I know that you're not absolute. But if you're 51% decent and respectful, that'll be enough. Because if you were complete absolute, who would want to be around you? We'd feel bad. And you'd make us embarrassed. So, Heather, you are all of this. Yes, I could go on and on and on, and everybody would know I was not exaggerating. But I'm going to say this, and this is for her son, Tyler. I know this is the worst time of your life, and the hurt and sadness, and the suffering, and wondering why this had to happen to you. It won't evaporate soon. I don't know if it ever go away. But I will say this to you, Tyler. Try to take solace in the fact that your mother tried every day of her life to make your life fruitful. She sacrificed. She loved you. She used to talk about you to me and asked me, when was I going to meet my son? So, Tyler, you must go on and keep her memories near. And that would make her so happy. And yeah, just do your best. You don't have to be great. Just do your best. Because your mother found out that you don't have to know how to split the atom. As long as you're decent, nobody cares if you do that. But they do care how you treat them. Well, for all of us who know Heather, her performance is over. She'll never perform on this life stage again. The curtains have fallen. And she'll receive no more standing ovations, no more clapping. We won't get that laughter anymore, that smile. But we can remember her and remember her worthy performances, and that will be so meaningful. Finally, I want to say this. To the Almighty Creator, the merciful Father, we thank you for the gift of Heather, a mother, a daughter, a relative, and a special friend. I have this one request of you, Creator. I humbly ask that you instruct your heavenly helpers to be extra careful as they remove Lady Heather's soul and spirit from her physical body for that journey of a life of eternity. Please do that for me. I don't request things very often. And for you, Heather, if there's another place, I'd say rest. Take a rest first. But then there's work to do, and you know how to do it in other places. And when I get there, that might be a stretch, I will give you an A+ because you would have earned it. So now I must say goodbye. All of your friends are going to miss you. But that sunshine that you brought, we'll keep it. That character that you had. And maybe that trumps everything. Now goodbye. Goodbye, my surrogate daughter. Your friends loved you.